Morning, and how are you this morning? How are you feeling today? Hi, I am Tessa-Marie, and welcome to the Morning Blessings. It is an amazing morning. We are here and ready to do the blessings for the day. Good morning, Stacy. How are you feeling today? Thank you for coming. Hi, Georgie. Thank you for coming. Got your message. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Gavi. How are you guys feeling this morning? I got your message, Georgie. I'll send you a note later. I have an answer for that, so you'll get that in time. So how are you doing this morning, Gabby and Ryan? How are you guys feeling today? It is a beautiful Friday. The weekend is at the door. Ryan, I know, is all excited for the weekend, but Ryan never stops working, so, he'll take it in. So it's the weekend, so it's nice to spend time with the significant people in your life. And make sure, good morning, Loretta. How are you guys feeling this morning? Anyway, did you look at the topic for the day? Hi, Lisa. Good morning. It's the weekend. Time for you to spend time with everybody rather than come to the morning blessings first thing in the morning. How are you feeling today? The morning blessing. I look at the topic. Happy Friday to our amazing family from Stacy. Well, we know for sure this is a family. Everybody is so concerned when one person doesn't show up. It is amazing. So those of you that I send a note to ask you, Azim, you're one of them, to send a note for me because the book will be out, I think, July 10th or 11th, The 5 Pillars of Prosperity. And those of you that have worked with it with me or know about it, a sentence. I got Ryan's. I didn't get Gavi, or maybe I hadn't sent it. I haven't gotten Stacy. So anyway, I got quite a few. It's just that your name will go on it, so remember what you're saying. And I'm sticking it in the book because it helped you. So that I'm working on it today. It's a sentence. Good morning, Peter. How are you feeling this morning? Welcome to the Morning Blessings. Peter, when Peter comes, guys, it's special because Peter is in Malaysia and it's night. When Azim comes, it's also night. It's all early. It's 10 hours, so you know where that is. So it's amazing to have these people that take the time and drop by. Even if you just drop by for a minute, it's so important. The thing is, I'll talk about that. It's part of the morning blessing. So it will come at the end, but I'm not going to bring it at the beginning. The morning blessing, what is important? The day is important, right? Of course we know that. Hi, Colin, good morning. Got your message. Time is important. We know that a lot of things are important. And one of the things we know for sure is that each day is important. Each moment in the day is important. What you do with those two makes everything important. Everything in your life is important. Every person in your life is important. Even the person that pushes you to the brink of turning back and being angry is important. Sometimes we think that being angry is something that we shouldn't do. But when you face anger, so somebody has pushed you to the point, that is the time to look at it and say, what being angry with this person has to do with anything? What does it have to do with? Why is this thing pushing me so far? Sometimes we get angry when we are not sure. We're not sure, so we get angry. We get angry, though, when the truth is in front of us and we do not want to face the truth. Everybody knows what is his name? Anyway, the one Mission Impossible man said, you want the truth? Can you deal with the truth? So some of us don't like the truth. When we are faced with the truth, then we don't understand it. The reason why I'm saying time is important. The day is important. What we do is important. Every flipping thing we do is important. If we take it and we believe it's important, it makes it better. We have to believe every minute of that day is important. You miss the minute, you miss an opportunity to be your best. You miss the minute, you miss the opportunity to see the wonders of the world. If you find that every day you must get into the position of being angry at others, sometimes You know, many times people get married, second marriages, and there are children in it, and they do not like them. They do not like the children. They cannot stand them. They don't want any part of them. And they do things to stop it from happening. But you are not the parent of that child. You're not the father of that child. You're not the mother of that child. But you're in a relationship where the child happens to be in there, or children happen to be in there. The only thing you can do is do your best by them. Because the travel of life, when you're going through that journey, the important is where you'll end. Good morning, Arita. How are you feeling this morning? Where do you end? So you're in a relationship and there's a child that you didn't give birth to, or had nothing to do with it. But that person gave birth to them, or they contributed to them being there. And there might be children. You made it your mission to despise them, but you met them in that person's life. That was important to you. And that is your importance. I said the important. What is important? What is important to you? Your dislike of these people that had no reason to be who they are and where they came from. You decided your displeasure, your dislike of them is more important than seeing something unique in them. So we travel through life with that attitude. And as we are going through life, we're taking that attitude of anger. But I don't get it though, And you're using that to destroy those children or child. Do you know, 40 years later, 30 years later, 20 years later, the only thing you destroy is you? Because the vessel that holds hate and anger, that vessel gets corroded. So if that is your MO, everything is an anger issue, guess what? It's going to get corroded. We do not know what happens inside of us when we put all that pressure on us. We have no idea, but we do it anyway. And what happens is that we never associate what's going on in our life in the present moment to our behavior of the past. Yet the train runs through it. The river runs through it. If we look at it, the train starts, it runs. The river starts, it runs through. And then we're sitting in life and we can't understand what happened. But it was our feelings that made the difference. We decided being angry and hating people that had no reason why they're alive. They don't even know how they came to be. That is causing the hurt, and you took it and you made it horrible for them. And now you're sitting in the twilight time of your life, or maybe midlife. And why are things not working for me? Because the vessel is corroded. You cannot screw a cap on something with, what do you call that yellow thing, that brown thing? With when it has rust on it, right? You cannot screw the cap when it has rust on it. You need to clean the rust to put the cap on, so you can keep good things inside. So what is important? What you do with those two makes everything important. Everything in your life is important. Every person in your life is important. See it all as being important. Converse with the people in your lives. Converse with your surroundings. Talk to your possession. They all have energy. I am not crazy. I'm not frou. You turn around and they say, sing to your plans, talk to your plans. You talk to the dog, and only because the dog is able to move. You talk to the cat, you talk to your parrot. My neighbor across the street has some birds, and she talks to it. There was a man across the street at the corner house that had big birds. We used to call him the bird man, because he would come out on the porch with all his birds and you'd hear him talking and whistling in the birds. Talk to plants so that they can grow. But we forget to talk to the people to tell them how they affect our life. Everybody that is in your life affects your life in a certain way. And if you can just tell them how they truly affect your life, then it's great. But if you're going to be angry at them for being in your life, it's not going to help it. You know, guys, I always say, because I have many friends that do not believe in angels, but then they come to me, and inadvertently, they said, oh, you're my guardian angel. No, I'm not. I am just another vessel that got information to share. Even if an angel seems red to you, there's all kinds of angels. They're walking around like your doctor, the lawyer, the candlestick maker, the person you chat with, your friend, the neighbor. They're your type of angels. But you were not thrown into earth without help. So what is important when the anger of somebody else or that person decides, you know what? Because they cannot be you, they're going to learn to destroy you. You must remember that. I wish I had children by that man or by that woman. So because I don't, I'm going to destroy those children that the man or woman comes with, or do anything to get rid of them. So when somebody treats you badly, when they go out of the way to hurt you, you cannot repay them in kind. So what do? I have an app for that. I have something for that. When somebody cannot see you as being you and let you thrive and appreciate and look at you and say, I am fortunate that I have this beautiful, amazing, fabulous human being in my life. But they want to cut you down, chop you down. You are everything. You might think you are nothing, but you're so important to them in a negative way that they will cut your neck off. Given a chance, they will take you, they poison you. Given a chance, they will do anything to you. Good morning, Yoko. How are you feeling today? So one of the things you have to remember, when they're pounding on you, when they're pressing you down, when they're beating you, when they're physically, emotionally destroying you, is because you're so important to them, because you remind them of what they cannot be in a bad way, but they cannot see. Just accept it. Take one thing you do and mimic it. Just one, but they can't. So you are important, but not in the right way. They might not talk to you. And the thing, you know, when they do this, the funny thing is, they will step on your toe over and over again. And the day you say enough is enough, oh, how can you do that to me? Really? But that's what it is, because they just cannot see. Because they, even if it's cracked, their life is falling apart. The crack is in their life. They're going to turn around and say, it's because of you, you know. Because of you, I'm sick today. Because of you, I'm taking drugs. Because of you, no, it's not because of me. It's because you don't know who you are. It's because you cannot accept others and see the amazing, beautiful thing in them. But you can't tell them that. There is no way. So rather than put yourself in a position to be crushed, hurt, and be depressed, seek guidance from your angel. Just talk to your angel. Trust me, believe you have this angel, and just look at the air, look at the sky, and believe that God did not put you on this earth to suffer as much as you're suffering. There is no way you came here to have all this pain. It is not meant to be. If you believe in a God, he said, I paid the price. I gave my life or whatever. The universe said, I spin and I turn because of you. So why are you spinning and turning? Why are you the leaf on a fall day? If you believe that, then you need to sit down and contemplate and say, hey, angel, my guardian angel, you say, you have to believe. It could be a human being. You don't know. Energy goes where energy is supposed to go. Wherever energy goes, amazing miracles happen. Send your word out. Stand up in your backyard, in your balcony, in your kitchen, in the shower, and say, my guardian angel, can you work with this person's guardian angel? And just see what you guys can do. Do not give your guardian angel a type of result, because sometimes the result we're looking for is not the right results for us. So what is the country singer said, you just let go of the wheel. Country singer, I don't know her name, she said, God, take the wheel. I cannot do it anymore. Take the steering wheel of my life. So I have done my best. I have accepted abuse mentally, emotionally, physically, and here I am. What is important to me is sanity. So you call on your guardian angel. Say, please talk to the guardian angel of all the people you can think that is trying to mess you up. Every one of them. Call them by name. Name them one by one. And ask your guardian angel to talk to their guardian angel, and then you walk away, shoulders up, and you say, and every time it hurts, you go, you got that right? You don't have to ask again. Just confirm for you to feel better. Okay, guardian angel, you got this situation under control. And that is why time becomes important. And the day is important. Because now that you've given the job, you delegate it to the people that can handle it, you can move on to doing better things. So you see, what is important is to know when you should delegate and what you should keep. And sometimes there are things we just have to delegate to our guardian angel. Trust me, or to the universe, or to the goat, or the sheep, whatever you worship, or whatever you believe can help you. Life is important. Every person in your life is important. See it all as being important. Talk, converse with the people in your life. Converse with your surroundings. Talk to your possession. They all have energy. Talk to the people. Tell them how they affect your life. Talk to your possession. How do they affect your life, your money? How does it affect it? It gives you the opportunity for you to go and do things, to buy things, to pay bills, to feel contented. Again, talk to it. When you pay a bill, whether you have tons of money, because with a blink of an eye, it can all go. We know about Job, don't we? We all know about Job. So say thank you. Thank you that I have this money and I'm paying this bill, I'm buying a gift, I'm giving something to somebody. When we were in Buffalo the last time, I was bent on getting something. Hello, Chevi, somebody. Welcome. I was bent on getting some ladies' t-shirts that I loved, that Lisa took me to buy when I went to visit Michael. I loved them. And then I thought of my two friends. My friend Corinne is Kathleen's mother, and she's really sick. Nobody knows what's wrong with her. She can hardly walk. She had just a lot. She's not mentally sick, but she was such a little go-getter, and she's short. And now she has her legs, and she's just sad. But her birthday, she's turning 70 this month. And I wanted to get her those shirts because I know she loves a lot of what we like, color, and she loves a lot of what I love. And then another friend, Colleen. And Colleen will show up for me whenever I want. She'll take my calls, I'll take her calls. And her birthday is in October. But I made up my mind that I was going to do this. And it took Jillian and I a while to find that place. It wasn't easy. But in the process of making it important to go and get things for two of my friends, we found a treasure. It was so funny how we landed at the treasure. My treasure, it was for me, it was my treasure. Jillian said to me, Mom, if you could have run in there, you would have run in there. You guys know I am Catholic and I believe in God. I believe in my angels and most certainly my saints. That is important to me. I always wanted to go to a church of St. Jude because St. Jude once said to me, in a building that was over 190 years old at the time, sitting in the mezzanine, cold, it's a historical building. They could not replace the windows because it's historical. And that lady sent me to work up there. again. She put me in the corner. And I'm sitting there. All I could do was pray. I always told you guys that because I don't even know what I was doing there. I still don't know. And I always did the novena to St. Jude, always. And it's not an easy novena to do. There's so many things you have to do to get it done properly. My cousin Jean said to me, I do not pray to St. Jude. It is too hard to get what you're asking for. I didn't even answer her. I know I didn't say anything because sometimes guys, I don't always answer. I let people talk. And that day, I'm sitting there and all of a sudden, I must have been praying. I just felt myself speaking to a young lady dressed in a very thin outfit, like, Indian cotton type of thing. St. Jude said he will help you. That's all I heard. And I said, well, me, I was ready to tell St. Jude off. And she said, I cannot go, I cannot stay, I have to go 3 times. And I was out of it. 24 hours later, a lady called Carolyn Ball that I had helped just to do something. She got a big job at the TD Tower. And she said, what are you doing? She said, okay, come, I have a job for you. I'm going to send her. And that was, my life went, ooh, like that, all the way up. So I wanted to go to a St. Jude church. That doesn't mean Toronto doesn't have one. It has one, but it's not in a neighborhood that you want to trust yourself to go. So I never went. So as we are driving, looking for this place, we saw this church and it was St. Jude. I almost took the wheel from Jillian's hand and we went in there. That was so important to me. But if I was not persistent in making sure and determined and focused on finding the gifts I wanted to bring for my friends, I would not have had that miracle in my life. It was whoa for me. I couldn't get over it. So that's why I said, sometimes when you go doing something for others, realize it's important to do it. And maybe the miracle will come and maybe not. But the smile on that person's face is important. And both ladies told me how much they love them because, thank you, Lisa. Because of you being kind, because of you, Lisa, making sure that I got the discount, I was able to buy mine, enjoy it. And I didn't buy it, you paid for it. So you guys see how, this is crazy. It's Friday. We're going to just go on forever today. You see how this thing works? Lisa drove myself and my sister while we were visiting my son to the store. She heard I said I needed some. I love to have a t-shirt to wear, although you know what, I do not respect clothes. If I have it on, you can tell by my nails, I go outside, there should be somebody standing at my back door, at my side door with gloves. So when I step out here, gloves, because if I see something in the garden, then okay. It's too late. I scrub them and I cannot get them. I'm going to cut them short. Anyway, Lisa took me there. And then she paid for it. And, all I could say is thank you. Because I know I couldn't get it. Like when I go out, if Lisa, I fight. Who is going to pay the bill first? So if I get it, if it's my chance, I get it. And it's funny though. If my nephew Gavin is there, he will tell you, that is how the Shillingfords roll. When we go to a restaurant and there's never less than a 20, it's always more than that. When we go to a restaurant or when we are together and the bill comes, everybody puts money, actual physical money on the center of the table. And me being the money person, I gather it all and I pay and I put the rest back and whoever wants to take, takes. Debbie Rizzo, Don's friend from New York, came to Dominica once with us. And you know what she said? That was the year Obama won, 2008. And she looked at us and she said, I have never seen people behave the way you guys do. She said, nobody says, I owe you something or you didn't pay. You guys just dump money. People meet you. Eric would meet me. Your brothers would meet you in the city. Don, anybody, Gavi. And they tell you what's in your wallet. They take your purse, open it, take what they want, and they go. You don't even ask because that was how we were raised. So when I meet somebody like Lisa that will just do it, it's such a pleasure. She has no idea. That is so important because sometimes in your life, people look at you and say, oh, you don't need anything. There's no point I give you anything. You can buy whatever. I love that. That is because they do not want to give. But anyway, the story is Colleen loves her shirt, Corinne loves her shirts, and I love mine. And that is just how the story goes with those things. So you have to realize what is important. Was it important for me to go to get it? It was important to me. It made my heart sing. My friend Corinne and I would walk into a fabric store and choose fabric and come home and create something. She can't do that, no. Or we would go to the X and we would be spending time at 11 o'clock, we're having a cold beer, send a crazy selfie to the kids, and they want to call the cops to have us arrested. And they would just be, oh, what are they up to now? And she can't. Her husband shops for her, and you guys all know about that, right? Or she chooses something and then he has to order it. You know how that works. Anyway, so she loves it. So talk to your possession because they're giving you something. Tell someone how they affect you. You guys affect my life. My feelings. You accept my life, my feelings. You make me strive to be better. You guys do that. So if you guys think I'm talking to somebody else, I'm talking to the 10 of you that are here right now. You guys affect my life. You make me strive to do better. At the morning blessings every day, I come there and I want to pull you. I want to connect with you. I want you to just learn one thing that you can do. Because I have so many things I learned. And somebody asked me, Stacy asked me that yesterday while I was walking through the garden talking with her. Did you experience it? I don't know. I didn't have bad experiences as a human being. I had challenges that I overcame by faith and determination and focus. Like I don't hate Jennifer Reed. I don't care about Jennifer Reed because it doesn't matter. But if she was thirsty, I would give her water to drink. I cannot carry what she did to me into my future because it would block me. Most importantly, when you're choosing to be mean, if you have what I call a tail, you know what your tails are? Your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren, generations to come. If you have that, you cannot hold pain in you of others' cause or wish it on them. Let it go. I can tell you that, let it go. Because it doesn't do anything good for anybody. So this is what I learned. I look, I watch, I listen. Sometimes you tell me something yesterday or last night, or you send me a message and boom, I can thread it through the morning blessings. And I do that quite often. So you make me want to do my best. So you can be your best. Even showing up requires a purpose. I choose to do this, then you come here to dine. My aim is to give you a great feast. Perhaps all you need is to know to taste the dessert. From the cup of joy, you might only need the dessert of of commitment. The main course gives you choices, feasts, for everything in life is important. So you guys get that? The morning blessing. I come here, you guys affect my life every day. You affect my feelings. You make me strive to be better at what I do at the morning blessings. You make me want to do my best. This is me speaking to you guys. So you can be your best. Because if I'm my best, then you will say, oh, if Tessa-Marie at 78 can push through, I can push through at 40. Even showing up requires a purpose. When you show up for others, you need to have a purpose. Yuko said, you are one special friend too. I love you, love you. Thanks, Yuko. You know how I feel about you. I love you too. So listen, I'm speaking to you. I choose to do this. Then you come here. I chose, and you guys show up. I don't know Stacy. I have never seen Nancy or Lynn. There's so many of you I don't know. I see pictures of Peter and Azim and all of the others that I don't mention, of Anadi and all these wonderful people. But you show up. You feast at the table. I know Arita and I know Lisa and I know Yuko. I haven't met Stacy. I know Loretta since I was 21 or 22. Then you come here to dine, and my aim is to give you a great feast. Perhaps all you need is to know that you can drink from the cup of joy. You might only need the dessert of the commitment. The main course gives you choices. Feast, for everything in life is important. Feast on whatever you get. But when you sometimes, as I said, finding this church was a miracle. I'm still breathless when I think about it. And I am telling you, it was only because I went to do something for my friend. And I can top it off again. So when I told Colleen, hey, you owe me money for this, she said, sure, I don't care how much it is. And then I went to my shower and said, why are you charging her for this? Stop being stupid. Okay? Because I said to you, miracles open up in the shower. So I said, nah, I'm just going to give it to her. You know what? I did it already. I'm not going to, she asked, and I'm going to charge her for that. She doesn't know. That morning she sends a message. I was at Costco and I saw they had that collagen that you're drinking. Blah, blah, blah. I bought you one and I'll bring it for you. So when she showed up, she said, well, I owe you $15. I said, no, you don't. It's for you. And she said, she just left it. So it's just happened that she was going to do something for me. At the same time, I was guided while in the shower. The guardian angel said to me, hey, don't do that. The inspiration came, hey, don't do that. And I decided there and then, okay, no, I won't. And because doing that, she got guidance. Oh, it's on sale. I better get it for Tessa-Marie. She loves this. That's what she uses. She put herself out. And she was so excited. I heard it in her voice. And I was so thankful to the inspiration of that time in the shower in the morning. So remember, when you set out to do something for someone and you believe they're important enough for you to put yourself out there to help them, to serve them, to just say, you know, you're great. You affect my life in so many ways. You know, when you are 78, a lot of your friends cannot move. A lot of your friends do not know what to do, even when you're younger, right? But if you have a friend that you know if you pick up the phone, no matter where she or he is, will call you and say, hey, I heard you. I feel you. I'm there for you. Remember that. That is important. That person is important. As we started this morning blessing, the day is important. Time is important. What you do with those two makes everything important. Everything in your life is important. Every person in your life is important. See it all. Sometimes the most important thing is the lesson you learn from somebody who has gone out of their way to hurt you. Do you know that's important, that you got that lesson? Do you know that? You got that lesson of how important it is not to be like them. You can't get that. You don't get that for free. You pay the price. And one of the things you have to do is to say to yourself, hey, I apologize for placing you in this position to be hurt. You're so important to me. Thank you for taking the blow when I made a bad decision. I chose badly. So please remember, even when it is not pleasant, it is important. I call them very good, bad examples of how you should not behave. Everything is important. Put it together and know that you do not have to repay in kind. Be you. Believe who you are and just keep pushing forward. Never let go of your dreams because, hey, it's your dreams. It's important to you. It's difficult. It's challenging to stay on course and to raise children and to take them, especially if you're taking them on when you're older. It's hard. But you can't let go, can you? You cannot say, I am not your mother, can you? You cannot say, I'm not your father, can you? I told you guys what Ricardo Montalban said to his son. The most important An honored position I have in my life is to be your father. That's why I am unable to be your friend. A friend can choose where to go. A friend can stop and say, you're not, hey, I'm off the train. You're on your own. Your parent can't. They have to stay on the train with you. Have a great day. Thank you. Let me see which of you are important to me. Hello, Nancy. I didn't see you showing up. Good morning, sweetie. Hi, Stacy, Rita, Georgie, Savvy Woods. I don't know who you are, but welcome. Colleen, of course, Brian, Gabby, and Loretta. Thank you so much, wonderful, amazing human beings. And remember one thing. You're important. Damn, you're important. You're so important. That's why you're alive today. That's why you're here today. Love you, Tessa. Thank you again for another wonderful blessing. Thanks, Stacey. Juliana's, it's rewarding being a mother, Juliana. Stacey said that. Love talking to Tessa-Marie on the phone, especially when she helps me with my beautiful flowers. Oh, I did. Thank you for the blessing. Blessing us and pouring your love and wisdom into our lives. From Georgie, you are an absolute blessing. Thank you, Rita. Tessa, I wrote that too. And she's a special friend just like you. Thank you, Yuko, friend. Thank you for sharing. You have shown me challenges are going to happen and we will all get through it. Yes, you do affect our lives too. Thank you. And Lisa, thank you. And the universe is a gift for us. Thank you. I'm Jewish and I believe in God and angels. Well, Jews have angels, trust me. What is it called? Metatron? I forgot the angel. You have more angels than anybody else. So the Jewish, come on, Stacey, get into your religion. There is the Muslim religion has 4 that they know about, or they talk about. I don't know. I should talk about. And the Jewish they have 1. I think it's called Metatron. I'm not sure, but I know there is one because curiosity got me to read those books, and in reading those books, I learned some things. Yeah, there's more. The Jewish religion follows the Old Testament, and there are more angels in the Old Testament than in the New Testament. Trust me. Angel speaks, angel wake up, angel fight. Who wrestled with an angel all night? Was it Jacob or one of those people? So angels are there. It's a choice. You don't have to believe me. I'm sharing me with you. It's a feast. You can take some of the dessert. You can take some of the main course. You can take whatever you want. I just bring a feast. Have a great day. I love you. I could do this all day. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend.